this on the other video too. But I'm going to explain why fusion reactors won't work, like the Tokamak, okay? Now, they're starting to incorporate lithium now, and they're seeing if that might work, okay? I could have told them that years ago, all right? If they had me on that thing, I'd tell them exactly. I mean, I'd get that thing working today. And I do not deny, I mean, I'm not trying to sound cocky. I do not disbelieve that at all. I know I could get that damn thing running. Anyway, all right, in space, a star, when it's fusing, it's emitting energy out into space. It's shedding that energy off into space, okay? It's being transferred into space. Or it's technically being transitioned, all right? Now, in these fusion reactors, what do? They cage it up. What happens? Plasma islands form and ends up burning out. They can't sustain fusion for more than a very short time, okay? It overloads, all right? You cannot cage a star. You can harness it, but you cannot cage it, okay? What you need to do is have a transitional phase where all of that energy is swept off and converted into electricity, all right? It has to have a free flux. There's no free flux in one of these cages. It can't flux freely like it needs to. They need to transition that energy with thermoelectric generators, okay? Lithium, carbon, crystal, fluorite, okay? They need to start incorporating more materials. Now I'm just going to read some philosophical fusion here, you know. All right, so you have your maintained solid, you have, you know, stable energy, stable matter, okay? It's stable stored energy. You split it, that creates energy, and it's released, which is unstable, all right? Fusion, okay? You have your unstable release. When you enter, the energy is fused, which creates that energy. It's stable and stored, and you maintain it, okay? They're not maintaining. They're not stabilizing it at the end. See what I'm saying? That's the problem. They're getting it to create, they're getting it to fuse and create this energy, but they're not being able to they're not stabilizing it. Now, let me just read this stuff. Okay, star in space, free flux emitting as fused. Fusion generator can't emit or utilize the energy as it's created. Free flux, creation and emission. Okay, they're not emitting it, they're only creating it. Once it starts fusing, they have to emit that shit. Okay, the fusion reactor chamber acts as a blanket or a case smothering the star. Overload EMF islands, okay? Okay. The chambers suppress energy distribution. A chamber is necessary for shielding and vacuum, but they're going to have to use thermoelectric generators, or actually they're going to have to use